Hi, I'm Renee, and this is my husband Turner. We gave ourselves sailing lessons for our 50th birthdays. When we retired, we bought a secondhand boat named Daisy May and spent a year refitting her for our needs. We decided we wanted to spend our time sailing the world, and we'd like you to come along. If you think you'd like to join us, hit that subscribe button. We're going to have a blast. And this is Daisy May, and when we're sailing, we call her home. She's a 1988 Pearson 37, and she sails like a dream. We brought her home to Gulfport from Pensacola and began a year of upgrades and refits. The hatch over the bed leaked and damaged the mattress as well as the linens below it. So we had to purchase new linen and a new mattress. We got those installed, and then we had to replace the leaky hatch. We prepped the bed and protected the new linens. We cleaned up the surface area and applied Sikaflex before we installed the new hatch. Here's the finished product. Doesn't that look nice? The cabin had no air conditioning or DC fans. This little fan works great with the AC when you have shore power, but not when at anchor. We installed a DC fan to keep us cool on the hook. The salon had multiple issues that we wanted to address. First, this TV did not work, so we pulled it out and replaced it. We also added a TV antenna for better reception. The electronic station was in the salon, and the iPad was intended for use in the cockpit. However, its battery died halfway home from Pensacola. We were so grateful that Turner was in familiar waters when it died. We moved the Garmin to a new nav pod at the helm and have had no issues since. We rarely even power up the iPod. The running rigging was old and oversized. We replaced it. We also replaced our ground tackle with this beautiful Mantis anchor. She's never failed us. The soffits over the settee on both port and starboard sides were either missing or sagging, so we repaired and repainted. The brass light fixtures were original to the 1988 boat and with DC powered. We wanted a backup to all the DC powered lighting to lighten the load on our house batteries. We bought and installed these AA wall sconces and replaced the brass light fixtures with more DC fans. It gets hot on the hook in the American Ned, folks. On the list of positives, the head was in good shape other than in need of a nice cleaning. And one of its major selling points, Turner's requirement, a walk-in shower tall enough for him to stand in. This is a hydraulic table. It sits at table height or at coffee table height, supposedly, but it fell a lot. So despite how pretty it was, we removed it and opened the space up to have more room. The galley was another big selling point. There's plenty of workspace. It has a nice large sink. We refreshed the salon with new pillows and some baskets in the back to use as a storage solution for all of our books and things. The receptacles were an item on our survey that had to be replaced in order for our insurance to cover Daisy May. We replaced all of the receptacles with GFIs. All the walls in the salon were originally wallpapered, and it was peeling and in need of care. We stripped all the wallpaper off and we repainted. It looks much better. We had leaks at almost every port light, so we removed them and rebedded them. We now have a dry boat. In the galley, the fixtures were old and outdated, and the water filter was non-existent. We replaced the fixtures and installed an Acuva water filter. Some jobs that needed doing were just out of our league, so we called in the professionals when we needed to. Thanks to FTM for repairing our air conditioner. This is our first day on our adventure. We made it all the way to Biloxi. We are anchored up just outside the small craft harbor. Good morning. We are leaving Biloxi. We hope to reach Dolphin Island today. Coming up on Horn Island. We've had some pretty strong winds today, averaging 15 knots. Seas have been building. We're tacking back south towards Horn Island. We did not make it all the way to Dolphin Island today, but this is the sunset at Petty Boy Island. I don't know if you just heard, but that was dolphins. They're all around. It was a lovely day. If y'all like this video, please leave us a like and subscribe to our channel. You know you had fun. Also, if you've got any comments, please leave those down below. We'd love to get some ideas about what you'd like to see next on our channel.
Until next time, tell your mom and them to turn her to hay.